Okay, do you see my screen? Bigger? Okay, now great. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, hello everyone. I'm Nijat, and today we have a webinar about your path to the business analyst certification, about ECBA, CCBA, and CBAP certification. We have a recording, yes. About me, I'm Nijat. I'm currently working as a data product owner as a JP Morgan Chase. Previously, I worked as a business analyst in Amazon and as an analyst in the State Street Bank. But prior to that, I worked in the different places, in different agencies, and in marketing, in the education sector, and in startups. And the companies that I built as my co-founder is next to IIBA. So we develop the people who make organizations work. We have a 100% certification pass rate, and out of our students, certificate ratings is at 4.9. And I'm a CBAP certified as well. What's a business analysis? Before looking to the business analyst certification, let's check what's a business analysis. As an official meaning, as an official definition by the IIBA, is a business analysis is a practice of enabling change in an enterprise by defining needs. Please look at the keywords. So we enable change as a company, right? We are part of the change. So change is always there. And we define needs and recommend solution. Basically, it's a before, like we get needs, and we work on it, and we get solutions. It's after us, and that deliver value to the stakeholders. And of course, we are working on the projects that will project or products that will deliver value to the stakeholder. And the stakeholder is the number one person that we need to satisfy. Shortly, is that we help companies to solve problems and for them to earn money. So we solve their problems and they earn money, and yeah, and it continues. So in AI era, when all tech jobs are replaced by AI, so as you can see that the security, cybersecurity, programming, and many tech jobs are now replaced by AI. Even the person who doesn't know anything about software can now create a simple application internally, even in the company or personally, and can add their expenses there, and they can track their expenses. But previously, nobody could do it, and you need to previously go to the developer and ask for that. It's the same inside of the companies as well, that mostly tech jobs and technical jobs are replaced by AI, and the person who knows what's going on in company, what's going on about the project, and brings clarity win. And that person is a product owner, is a business analyst, the IT business analyst, and this type of similar roles. That's why you should be that person who is skilled, who knows who is a stakeholder, what's a product we are working on, what's a problem we are trying to solve. And in the meetings, when you come to the meeting and you bring that clarity, then you are the person who takes a huge, let's say, win from that meeting and from the company for your career. Positions that are affected about certifications that we are talking now, and people who need to bring this clarity is a business analyst, senior business analyst, product roles, or other analyst roles, data as well, functional solution, or even management consultant. The management consultant based, basically brings all this together and consults to the companies. So why you need this certification? So it's the only global standard for the business analysis. There's no such another standard for the business analysis in the world. So employers filter by it, recruiters, they like in the CV, then employers, hiring managers, they like it. And yeah, on general, they want at least one global certificate in your CV. And recently, I did an analysis of the Polish marketplace for the business analyst and product owner roles. And I will publish as a newsletter next Tuesday. And let me tell you facts that each position has at least, mostly, has at least one certification requirement. So it can be about the product roles, about the Scrum certification, about the IIBA, but at least they want one certification. And mostly for the business analysis field, it's a IIBA certification. Then it pays well, measurably compared to not having it. So, and in the interviews and in the meetings when you are going to the employer, you can easily ask for the higher salary when you are certified. Then it's portable across borders and industries for remote also. So if you want to go to the remote in the next 1-2 years, you want to work remotely to any company, it can be software, Europe or Asia or USA, all of them are accepting the IIBA certification. And even IIBA certifications, they have chapters in the world. So it can be Turkey, Poland, Malta, or Australia, New Zealand, UK, USA, Canada, doesn't matter. So all of them are represented in those countries. They are promoting IIBA certification to the people. And it means that especially if in that country, for example, it can be Poland, UK, or Germany, they have an IIBA chapter. In most of the developed countries they have. And of course, as a person who wants remote job, probably you will go to the developed countries, right? And they will see that certificate and they will recognize it, because those chapters, they do promote IIBA in these countries. So people and employers, they know about it more and more. So financial benefits of it, it's 83% they see benefits of it in the first year, and 32% people say that they see a benefit in the first month. So 95% of people recommend to colleagues. And CBAP earning is 25%. When you get CBAP, you earn on average 25 more than people who don't have it. And here's an interesting fact. I changed my job from the business analyst position in Amazon in October to the product owner in the JP Morgan in this February. And in this just 3 months, and by the way, I got my CBAP certification on September. In this 3 months, I increased my salary by 58%. So 58%, it's basically beats inflation. Inflation is about 5-6% or something. So in yearly, if you earn more than inflation, basically you are earning more and you are saving more. So 58% is very nice number about the salary increase. So take into account about the financial benefits of the certification. So I can say that financially, basically, I got full my investment for the exam back in just my first salary. And about the certification, which one you need to choose, there are some, let's say, facts that you need to take into account. About the target, ECBA is an entry-level certificate, CCBA mid, and CBAP is high level. But I saw that some people who are with 3+ or 4 years experience, full-time, and when they include their internship, it adds up to the 5 years. They sometimes try CBAP, or just they start now to prepare, and after 2, 3, or 4 months, they already get this 5 years experience, and they apply for the CBAP certification. For the first one, we don't need experience, but for 2, we need. Then for the professional development, which means that you are studying in some course and you get a PDUs, there's no requirement for CBA, but for CCBA and CBAP, we have 21 hours and 35. Reference, we don't need, but for the CCBA and CBAP, we need. And meanwhile, for my students, I'm one of those references that I'm a CBAP holder and I know them, so I'm giving a referral to them. And they get one referral from me, and the one they find probably from the company. For exam, it's more easy. So it's 50 questions, 75 minutes. It's more easy. But for the CCBA, it's 130, 180 minutes, which is 3 hours. But for the CBAP, it's 120 questions and 2 hours. It's a 210. It means that 3 hours, 15 minutes. Okay. 3 hours, 15 minutes, yeah. 3 hours and a half, but you get 15-minute break, so it's a 3 hours and 15 minutes in general. So again, years of experience. If you're new, so ECBA is good. If you're a student or want to change, if you're, let's say, working in a bank and you want to certificate, and then you want to switch to the new position in the bank, or you are working in the, let's say, logistics as an analyst, so you get a CBA and you switch to the banking, or you're a student, you get it, or you are with a 1 or 2 years experience as a junior, or you are intern and you want to get to the middle position. Current role, if you're students future CBA, practicing BA, and or CCBA or CBAP. And target salary, again, entry first one, mid second one, senior third one. How to prepare for the exams. So BA book is by the IIBA is the only and the best reference for the study. So it's but here's the problem, is that it's more than 500 pages long, and it's hard to remember. So there are knowledge area chapters, introduction, then techniques, 50 techniques, and several more. And how many tests you need to do, which is recommended, let's say, to give the exam. For the ECBA, which is about 1,000, it's in total. For the CCBA, it's 1,800, and for the CBAP, it's about 2,250 or 2,500. Any questions so far?
I just have a question, if it's not a problem.
Yeah.
The question is about the test, because I'm preparing for the ECBA exam, and I know a lot of things from the, not a lot of, nearly everything about the BA book. But when for the first time, I bought the exam in March. But when I saw the test exam preparation means that the practice exams, I just shocked, because how can I say, they modified the questions, and that's why I just got a problem about to understand that. And I just have a questions from where I can solve, or I can have a test for the ECB exam.
So basically, you entered to the exam and failed, right?
Not, I didn't give, because I refund, but I will gonna give another exam, maybe the end of the May or the beginning of the June.
On general, we do provide for our students, as a resource, I don't know. We do provide for our students about 1,100 questions.
You provide it or not?
Yeah, we provide for our students, yes. It's
okay.
About 100, 1,000. It's more than 6 mocks and reviews, and others are practicing for the each chapter.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Welcome. 73% of PAs who buy BA book never finish, or who start to study never finish, and most who do still fail the exam because of they're afraid or they are not well prepared. So why most candidates fail? Let's see. They memorize 50 techniques instead of learning them when to apply. So 50 techniques are they are very detailed in the book, but rather than to remember all of them in all details, you need to understand them. In understanding your previous practice, for example, really helps. Or in general, I don't recommend even to read them in so details, because they include too much information. Just understand them, and it will help you. And when you do practices, especially for the techniques, so you understand it and you do, let's say, 10 tests, and you fail from 5, you understand their logics, you take notes, and you continue this way, and you will remember better. They read BA book linearly. It means that they start from start and then go each by chapter. But for example, inside of each knowledge area, you have techniques as well, right? So if you don't know techniques, so inside of when you read chapters as well, it will be hard for you to understand. They do unlimited untimed practice tests. Real example pressure 75-90 seconds per question. This happened with my students as well. So we had 2 cases. The first one was a student did each question for a very long time. So because there were no time limit in the simple practice test. In mocks we have, but in simple practice test, not right. So they it took a longer time to do tests, and we had a vice versa situation that a student did 50 questions instead of 75 minutes. She did during 25, 30 minutes. So it's very fast, and a nicer way is recommended. So you need to manage your time, let's say in the 60 minutes to finish all the ECBA questions, or in the, let's say, 4 hours and a half to finish all your CBAP questions. In the next 15 minutes for the CBA, or in the next 30, 40 minutes for the CBAP, to review previous ones, whatever you flagged, to check some, to whatever you flagged, and just to scroll your previous questions to see if you think you wrote something wrong. So they don't have a logical relation between knowledge areas and techniques. Again, if you only read knowledge areas first and then techniques, it will be hard for you, and the vice versa as well. So you need to combine them and have a logical relation between them. As they confuse terminology, there's too much terminology in the B book. It's hard to remember sometimes, but if you understand it, it gets better. And plus, for the terminology, there are some, let's say, tricky parts. I will tell you one, that in the B book or in the journal business analysis, we don't say project so often, word project. We mainly use project for the project manager in the book, that we use it for this case. But besides this, let's say we don't have project, let's say, project cost management, or schedule management, let's say resource management. We don't have any of them, but some people confuse in the test as well, because they think that we have project here as well, but we only mention project about when we talk about the project manager. Okay, then they think their experience is only things that's needed and have higher confidence. So if you have experience, so it gives you higher confidence that you think you can achieve it. Of course, you can achieve it, but only having experience doesn't help actually. So you need to take into account to balance it with your study and with your experience as well. And meanwhile, people who study the certification and give exam later or during even study period, they say that when they go back to the work, they feel that they're starting to understand the work more better. So it helps them to excel at their work. Then we have several results that recently results that our student gave, all the ECBA and the CBAP certificates. These are some of them. And if you want to prepare for the exam, and especially, for example, Irshad, you don't have questions that we provided, and if you want to get the certification in the next 1 month or 2 months, I recommend you to check out with us, that we will provide you with all these 1,000 questions and plus study material. So our students who get 85% and plus in the practice, they get guarantee to pass all the exams. So we'll start on May 17, our new group. Any questions so far? And if you will not have a question, I will go to the gift, and at the end we can do Q&A. Any questions? Okay, I will send this link to the chat now, and we can do Q&A after that. So I will have 2 gifts for you. The first one is a website which is I built with the cloud code. It's about the Master B book, Pass Your Certification. So if you think that which certification is right for you, we have a certification eligibility calculator as well. Then we have practices, B book, then exams, and plus there's a possibility to learn about each chapter, each knowledge area. It's in this link as well. Let me open this link and show you 1 second. Control. So it's here, Learn Playbook website, and if you open it, this website opens. So you can just come here, learn knowledge areas or techniques. You have here all techniques, and plus you have a possibility to compare. Let's say you are confusing acceptance evaluation criteria and let's say what else you can confuse, and business case, and you have here table, so you can compare them and you understand them. And plus there's a possibility of export to the PDF, so you can save it or print it as well. Or if you come to browse, you can mark it as a done and then click view details and read. So you can do let's say study, or you can come here practice, and you can do some tests about it. Or if you want to directly compare from this page, let's say we have a, let's say we don't understand what's a business rules analysis and a business capability analysis and business model canvas, where we get confused. You can come just click edit, compare, and you just click to the compare, and again you will see all these techniques, their usage, elements, strengths and limitations. Again, you can export to the PDF and you can print it however you like it. Okay, this is the first gift from me to you. I send the link in the chat. You can get it, or you can just scan this QR code. The second one is the relationship between the playbook and knowledge areas. It's about one of the main things that people don't know. It's a very simple version. We have its second and third level as well that we give to our student. It's a first level. It's a first version. That's very simple. We just have a relationship between knowledge areas, inputs and outputs. So also you can get it from the same link, or you can just scan QR code and you will open this website and you can get free playbook knowledge area charts, and you will get this form. You just fill it and they will get it to your email, Google Drive version. Okay, just need to fill it. Okay, and now Q&A session. Any questions so I can answer, so we have a time and we can discuss. Aydın, Erşad, Şafika. No questions? Okay, everything is clear?